When you get your state income tax refund next spring, it's going to be a lot bigger than anyone expected. Governor Mitch Daniels today announced that Hoosiers can expect an additional $100 to $200. Our TV6 reporter Norman Cox is live in our newsroom with more on the numbers for us. Norm?
You'll get the refunds, which are over and above the normal income tax refund, because of the new state law giving part of the budget surplus back to taxpayers when it goes above a certain percentage. And because of rising tax revenues and restrained spending, that surplus is soaring. Governor Daniels says the numbers for the fiscal year that ended Saturday aren't final yet, but they're close enough that he wanted to share the good news.
But we know the rough outlines and thought it was important to share those promptly.
The state took in more than $500 million more than it spent last year, pushing the surplus to more than $2 billion. That means Hoosiers will get more than $100 extra back for single filers, more than $200 on a joint return. The original estimate by legislative budget makers had been $70 and $140. And Daniel says the state is doing so well that there should be plenty of money next year for more refunds and perhaps some additional spending or investing.
Come next January, a new governor, a new General Assembly will have a very wide range of choices here in Indiana. One that will not be available in very many states anywhere in the country.
Daniel says he won't presume to recommend to his successor what to do with that money.
It is not for me to suggest, I make no suggestion, what they do with this strong financial picture that they will inherit. But the point is they'll have flexibility to invest, to spend, to cut taxes, some mix of all of those.
All the extra money isn't going to refunds. Part will be used to shore up the state's pension funds. Democrats weren't happy with the news. House Minority Leader Pat Bauer questioned whether the surplus is built on extra money Hoosiers are paying for things like school fees. He asked, is that $100 per year really a bargain, or are you being nickel and dimed to death? Someone suggested to Daniels that part of future surpluses should be given back to schools to make up for money they lost during the recession. Daniels said that may be worth discussing by his successor, but he will make no recommendation. Erica?
So, Norm, what will happen to people who don't normally get refunds?
If you normally pay the state, that amount will be reduced by the amount of the automatic refund.
All right, Norman Cox live in the newsroom. Thanks, Norm.